G'day everybody, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for tuning in today. Today we have the Biphase from Behringer. It is a replica of the Mu-Tron. The Mu-Tron now, they've actually been issued with a cease and desist notice now. So there will be no more of these made because yeah, they've been issued legal papers. So if you've got one, or if you want one and there's one in your local store, now might be the time to jump on it and grab it, because you won't be able to get one ever again. So considering the prices of the original Mu-Tron are a couple of $1,000s, and this is like $400 here in Australia or $500 here in Australia, I would jump on one and get one. So anyway, what is it? It is a dual stereo phaser. So here's my clean tone. I'm just going into the katana behind me there. Which way? That way. Katana. There it is. Boss Katana Artist Mark II. This is a Fender Mexican Tally on the middle pickup at the moment. So you can get that nice, crisp, clean, funky sound. So here is the first phaser. So I'll turn the feedback and the depth right up so we can really hear what the rate is doing. All right, here it is about halfway. And then it goes up to pretty much self-oscillation. So I sort of like to run my phasers around there. So that's phaser one. Now it also has a second LFO shape to get you know, the real hard cutting. Cool, so on the back there is input and output for the A on this side. There's input and output for the B on this side. So let's flick over to the B. Now the B is exactly the same. So you can select a couple of different inputs. You can have the same input as A. You can select its input to be the output of A, so that you can run the A phaser into the B phaser. Or you can just set it so it's its own input, which is pretty cool. So I'm coming the guitar into A, and I'm coming out of my output of A into the input of B with this little jumper cable here. And then I'm coming out to the katana after that. I'm running one into the other, but after I've showed you through everything, I'll run it in stereo and see how it sounds. All right, so you can select its input. I want my input of my B phaser to be the output of my A phaser. And I want normal or reverse. You can actually select normal or reverse. That just inverts the LFO inside it. Also has a nice sine wave or the square wave. The other thing this pedal does is it lets you control the tempo, or in this case it's called the sweep, but the tempo, from a CV device. Now I have this micro clock here from Disaster Area, which has the capacity to output CV tempo pulses, but for the life of me I cannot get it to work, so unfortunately I can't show you that. I've tried everything. All it does is make a weird clicking noise. I'm sure it's something I'm doing wrong, and it's not the pedals. I'm sure it's me that's cocking something up, but I've tried. I've read the manuals 3 times. I've tried everything. So anyway, here we go. Here is number A. So I'm going to get a nice slow sweep on A. And then number B, I'm going to have a fast choppy phaser. And then when we run them both together, absolute chaos ensues, and I love it. All right, sit tight. I'm going to do some sneaky editing here, and I'm going to plug this into stereo and see how we go. All right, now I'm in glorious stereo. I have got the A side coming out to the Katana behind me, and the B side coming out into the Marshall Astoria, the green amp behind me there. I'll pan one left and one right so you can hear the stereo effect. Now I'm going to kick in the B side. And I have changed its input to A because I've only got one input coming in now. Here they are both together. It's a really interesting effect. Stereo phaser is really interesting anyway, but to have 2 of them doing separate... All right, let's see if we can get some real craziness out of this. It's super awesome, super awesome. All right, now we're going to put some dirt into it as well. This is the Picasso drive. This is one that Rod soldered up for us. So now I've got them both synced to each other by turning this knob, so its sweep sync is in with the number 1 generator for number A. So I'm going to hit the reverse switch. So now I've got stereo phasing going, and they're phasing the opposite way to each other. And if I turn the knob for 1, it should sync them up both. I'll put them back so they're phasing the same way at the same time. so good here. Right, back to one with side reversed. Back to normal. Back to reverse. It's really good. It's really good. You can get so many different options out of it. It's amazing. So I'm really sorry I couldn't get the CV to work. I don't know why. It just makes a horrible clicking noise. There is a lot of dip switches in the back of this disaster area. I've got it set up the way it's supposed to be set up, but it's just not doing its thing. So sorry I couldn't show you that, how you can control the tempo with the CV, but if I work it out, I'll do a little follow-up video for you. So anyway, this is the Behringer biphase. They have stopped making these now. They've been issued with a cease and desist from Mu-Tron. So if you can find one in a shop somewhere, grab it, because they won't be making any more of them for legal reasons. So anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you had a fun watching this. Give us a thumbs up and a like and a subscribe. It doesn't cost you anything and it helps us out a lot, so that'd be awesome. So thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye.